Okay, so in optical fiber we have a single derivation topic, and that is the propagation of light in optical fiber. This is the single topic which needs a simple derivation. So as far as the structure of this optical fiber is concerned, this is the center, which is known as core of refractive index N1, and it is covered by another part that is known as cladding. This is the refractive index is N2, and as far as that condition is concerned, this N1 it is always greater than N2. So the refractive index of this core must be greater than the refractive index of cladding. And this is now final part, that is the protector, and this is known as sheath. And in the presentation part we have I have just mentioned the dimensions of all these parts, that core, cladding and the sheath, and total dimensions in is as far as the diameter is concerned, this is about 150 micrometer. So this is the launching end, and the refractive index of this is, let's say, N naught. This is in general air, so N1 is the refractive index of this, and N2 is this. So let's say one light, this is A, B, it is incident in this launching end with this angle theta I, this is angle of incident. So this is the rare medium, this is the denser medium. So after refraction, this will bend towards the normal. So this angle is theta. So let us use Snell's law. So by using Snell's law of refraction, we will have this sine theta I by sine theta R. It is equivalent to refractive index of the second medium, that is N1, and this is N naught. So this is N1 by N naught. This is the first one, and one can calculate this like sine theta I, it is equivalent to N1 by N naught sine theta R. So now this is core. So for the total internal reflection, this N1 must be greater than N2, and this condition is fulfilled here. And this angle is, let's say, initially this is phi, then, and this phi is equivalent to theta c, and this is greater than theta c, and then this is this angle, let's say this is A, and this height is B, this is C, and this is D. So from a simple geometrical triangle B, C and D, B, C, D, this theta R and theta C can be correlated as theta C and theta R can be written is equivalent to pi by 2 minus theta C, and one can write this sine theta I is equivalent to N1 by N naught and sine pi by 2 minus theta C, and this is N1 by N naught cos theta C. So this is equation number 2, this sine theta I and this sine theta I, one so theta maximum, because if the sine is theta I maximum, this is only possible when this angle that is equivalent to this phi, it is equivalent to theta C. So this phi, angle phi, it is equivalent to theta C, then this condition is okay. So sine theta I maximum is equivalent to N by N cos theta C. So this is equation number 2. Now we will use the definition of critical angle. So from the definition of critical angle, denser medium, rare medium. So sin theta C by sin 90, that is equivalent to second medium is N2. So this is N2 by N1, and this implies sin theta C, that is equivalent to N2 by N1, because this sin 90 is 1, or in equation number 2 we need this cos theta c. This implies cos theta c, this is equal to root of 1 minus sin square theta c, and this is equivalent to root of 1 minus n2 square n2 by n1 whole square. So now we will put this cos theta c here. So this is equation number 3. So from equation 2 and 3, we will have this sin theta of I maximum is equivalent to n1 by n naught root of 1 minus n1 square minus n2 square. So by calculating this, one will have this sin theta I maximum, it's equivalent to n1, this is n2 by n1, yes, this is n2 by n1. So this is root of n1 square minus n2 square by n0 multiplied by n1, and one will have this n1 square minus n2 square by n0, and this theta I, which is known as angle of acceptance, theta I maximum is equivalent to sine inverse root of 1 minus root of n1 square minus n2 square by n0. So in general the first medium is air, so that n0 is taken as equivalent to 1. So for air n0 is equivalent to 1. So the sine theta I or theta I maximum, this is equivalent to sine inverse root of n1 square minus n2 square. So this is the derivation, and this is angle of acceptance, and beyond this angle that the signal cannot be accepted by this optical fiber, and in three-dimensional case that is actually that acceptance cone. So acceptance cone, this is actually equivalent to sine 2 times sine theta I max, which is equivalent to 2 sine inverse the root of n1 square minus n2 square. So this is the acceptance cone. Okay, so thank you.